out, sing out. You feel so inspired. It's an irreverent night, and you're here at Rome's Con on a Friday night acting like a bunch of lunatics. So, the first tour, just to put it into perspective of how crazy and jam-packed it was, we did 34 cities in 39 days. So we're literally in a van, so you're driving through the night, hop in a new place. If you're lucky, you have time to shower. And you find ways to entertain yourself so that you don't go mad. I imagine it's like on a ship. You know, you start looking around, you're like, geez, what do we do, Captain? A lot of times rock stars resort to very destructive entertainment in those type of situations. They start using heroin, they start, you know, trashing hotel rooms, becoming maniac divas. In our case, we resorted to childhood pranks. So stink bombs became a motif. And stink bombs are funny. Everyone likes a good stink bomb. But in a enclosed space, i.e. a moving van, it's intense.
Were the windows locked?
What's that?
Were the windows locked?
They're always locked. You don't want them to escape, do you? Like, what's the handcuff for, and why is there no front passenger seat? Just get in. So, stink bombs escalated to throwing Vienna sausages.
I love Vienna sausages.
Just all silly string, basically grossness. So when you need a shower even more, it stinks. So let me do one last one, because I notice people here that are here to watch the movie and not listen to me ramble. Yes? Okay. So if you don't know, the question was about Aesop's Fables. The Devil's Carnival is Aesop's Fables put to music set in hell. So Darren and I knew we wanted to do basically a heaven hell story. And we knew it wanted to be a dark musical. And thinking about that, the obvious choice would have been to use Bible stories or something along the lines. But one that felt sort of too obvious, also sort of played out. And I think, in my case at least, the notions of good and evil are sort of irrelevant to specific religions. It's about a bigger, overarching thing. And in many cases, it's about teaching lessons to kids, right? So I thought Aesop's Fables was a more interesting direction, because one, we haven't seen, or at least I can't think of a good example of Aesop's Fables being used in movies. I've seen some cartoons. But also, a lot of the morals are really nebulous at best. You read it and you're like, is that moral? And I thought, at least it's more thought-provoking. And when you're dealing with hell, it seemed to be a natural source book that Lucifer might grab from, especially with the notion of animals telling you how you're doing really wrong. So that was the idea, and we picked 3 Aesop Fables, which are the center of the film you're about to see, and sort of ran with them. And for those of you that don't know, when I mentioned the anti-effing league, the concept behind that was to make this serial. In other words, to make it ongoing. And there's over 600 Aesop Fables. There's probably even more, but those are about what are credited to him. There's some that are like, maybe he wrote it, maybe he didn't. So we want to keep doing this. And so, I guess to sort of end my spiel tonight, if you like what you see, and I hope you do, talk about it. This is independent filmmaking at its core. This is us in a van driving around to bring our art to you, and hopefully you enjoy it. If you don't, talk about that too. Say Terrance, this guy that is not even self-important, talked about golden showers at a kid's show. I don't like it. You could say that. Post about it. That's how this thing grows.
Let the name be known.
Let the name be known. So to that end, check us out online. It's at devilscarnival.com. We're also on Facebook. Facebook.com/devilscarnival. Like us. Do whatever it is. Spread the word. And if you like what you see tonight, know that it's coming out on DVD actually next week. So, October 23rd, it'll be at Hot Topic stores. It'll be available online if you want to buy it off iTunes or Amazon. And then we have a super duper fancy schmancy, what we're calling Ringmaster Edition, available on And that features the road tour, it features the whole experience growing. It's really a cool collector's piece if you like it that much. But anyway, the 23rd is coming out, so go to our website, you'll get all the details on that. So the last thing I want to say, oh, and by the way, I'm going to be here all weekend. So I'll continue to be your creepy, inappropriate uncle. Come sit at the table with me.
How about a golden shower?
Jesus. Storytelling, motifs, you repeat them, they come back.